it is classroom setup season. Yippee! But before setting up your classroom, you need to watch this video to the end. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. But if today is the first time you are seeing my video, hi, I am Blessing with Classical Creativity in Teaching. I am a teacher, a mom, a wife, a YouTuber, and also a blogger behind Classical Creativity in Teaching. You can check out my other social media sites. Using Classical Creativity, you should be able to find me. My channel focuses on organization, creativity, and using the 21st century instruction strategies to teach. So if you're a teacher or a mom and you intend to inspire creativity to transform the little lives you have in your home, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that each time I upload a video, you'll be notified. I upload videos every Fridays and Sundays. To preface this video, I just want to say that as a teacher, the classroom is your second home. Hence, to maintain your sanity, it is crucial to set up a classroom that promotes your mental well-being. Also, not only for your mental well-being alone, for you to have a successful school year. Now, here are some hacks for you to set up your classroom. The first point to consider before setting up your classroom is the theme. What theme do you want to go for? So you need to consider the theme that you are going for, because your theme will affect every other thing you want to put in the classroom. So that's the first point I'm going for. My second is to consider the layout of the classroom. This comprises the furniture placement and the general layout. Also consider the number of children that you are going to have in your classroom, because that will influence the layout. If your class is not a large one and you have a lot of children in your class, the placement of furniture and the layout in general is going to be affected. You may not really have the opportunity to bring in all the furniture you might desire to have in your class because of the number of children. So consider the layout and the number of children you are going to have in your classroom before you start setting up your classroom. The next factor to consider before setting up your classroom is to determine the zones you want to have in your class. Just like with subject teaching, this depends on the subject you teach. Just with classroom teaching, you might be teaching up to 4 to 5 or even 8 subjects. This will affect the layout because you're going to be creating zones to cater for all these subjects you teach. So this is also very important or crucial for you to consider, because it's going to affect the number of things you would like to have in your class, or even the general layout of your classroom. My next point is the materials that you have in your possession or that you would like to have. You need to consider this, because if your materials are so many, it's going to affect your layout and even the general organization pattern or style that you're going to have in your classroom. So consider the materials you have at hand. Are there materials that are useful in your class that you still want to keep? Or are there ones you need to toss, but you still have them in your possession because you are a hoarder? So consider those. This will help you to know exactly how to organize your classroom in order to know where to place what. My fifth and final point to consider before setting up your classroom is the finance you have in your possession. Consider the amount you have, because this will enable you to know exactly what you go for. If there are items you might have seen in other classrooms and you intend to have them in your classroom, but you don't have enough money for that, you also need to consider going for something relative. So consider the amount you have in your possession to enable you know exactly what you will put in your class and what not to go for. I would also like to add here that in case if you don't have enough money to sponsor the organization or the layout you are going for, you might even request for some items from other teachers in your year group or in your school. They might not be in need of some of the items in their possession, and that will also help you get more. So ask around and you will get. After all, the Bible says, ask and you shall receive. Okay, so you need to ask so that teachers who don't have need for some of the resources that they have in their possession can release them. The next point to consider before setting up your classroom is the available time. You may not have the opportunity to have access to your classroom, but if you do, you might decide to take out some days to attend to your classroom by setting it up. One good thing about having enough time to organize your classroom is that it's going to give you the opportunity to attend to other things. For example, your lesson plan and some other paperwork you are supposed to do during resumption. So it is crucial for you to create time or take out some time to organize your classroom so that when you resume, you will not be stressed out. My next video in this series is going to be all about real classroom setup. Be on the lookout because I'm going to be releasing that video very soon. Let me know in the comment section of this video when you are going back to school. But if your school have resumed already, congrats! Thank you so much for watching up to the end of this video and for supporting my YouTube channel. I'd love to cheer you on as an educator as you go through your journey with organization, creativity, and instruction. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and turn on the notification bell in case if I release any video you'll be notified. For more tips and tricks on organization, creativity, and teaching with the 21st century instruction strategies, click the videos in the description of this video. Guys, if nobody told you, you are an awesome educator, and I can't wait to catch you in the next one. Subscribe and I will catch you there. Keep inspiring creativity and transforming lives. Bye!